So my name's Eddie, and I'll be talking to you guys today about this class and what it did for me. So you guys know the saying, when giving a speech, imagine your audience in their underwear, it'll make it easier. Well, it's not true. Okay, so going into this public speaking class, I was a bit nervous because I haven't had a lot of public speaking experience before this. The first speech in particular, which was the informative speech, was the one I dreaded the most because I didn't know what I was going to talk about, and I just wasn't prepared at all. It wasn't until an hour before the full sentence outline was due that I knew I needed to figure something out. So my mom was visiting me from New Hampshire here in San Jose, and she said, just write about something you're passionate about. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I wrote about being a hockey goalie. So I had a good topic, but when it came down to actually delivering the speech, I made the same mistake and kept putting it off. I found myself in Boise, Idaho at an ice hockey tournament the night before the recorded speech was due that I realized I had to give my speech in front of my hockey team. Now, this was kind of an issue to me because I was new on team. It was my first year, so I was a rookie and I didn't really know all that many people on team, so I was definitely nervous about doing that. So I had about 5 or 6 people in the room gathered up, and I knew I needed at least 8 to 10, so I had to go to another guy's room to ask if they would listen to my speech. They said they would listen only if they could remain in their undergarments because they were ready for bed. They were already tucked in, and they were like, well, we don't want to listen unless we can just stay like this. And I was like, all right, that's fine. It's not a big deal, right? Before I know it, I have the entire San Jose State ice hockey team in my hotel room wearing hardly anything at all, ready to hear my speech. It was unbelievably hard to keep a straight face or an even pace, but by the 4th or 5th attempt, I had it down. After giving that speech, not only was I more confident about public speaking, it also brought me a lot closer to the team. I had teammates coming up to me and tell me that there was no way that they could do that and that they were really impressed that I could. Keeping this experience in mind made all the other speeches a lot easier and my overall outlook on this class a lot better. In the end, what I dreaded most turned out to be the best thing for me, and I'm really glad that I